welcome to the Big Brother Program webinar for the Pilot New Member Program. We're going to walk through a few slides and get you prepared to start your Big Brother program today. I'd like to review a few things that we know about traditional Big Brother programs. The first is that the majority of our chapters organize a Big Brother program. Whether something that's positive or negative, most of our chapters have some type of system in place where an initiated brother helps a younger brother through the program. Nationally, we also know that Big Brother programs are considered one of the 3 deadliest nights in the fraternity world. Many of the fraternity deaths that have occurred related to alcohol overindulgence have occurred on Big Brother nights. Even within Delta Tau Delta, many involve inappropriate use of alcohol on the Big Brother night. And many don't focus on the positive influence a Big Brother can have in the chapter. Most times it's one night where the Big Brother takes the little brother out, and that's the end of the relationship. Our pilot program is really to enhance and expand what the Big Brother program can offer to new members. Here are goals for the program. First, to develop good members of the fraternity. We want this to be a mentoring or a role modeling relationship so new members know and have a clear understanding of expectations of initiated brothers. An academic transition between high school and college. A good number of our new members are coming to college for the first time, and it's their semester. Help them to make that transition from high school to college can not only ease them academically, but also socially. Provide a communication link between the chapter and the new member. A lot of times new members will have questions, but they don't always feel comfortable asking the new member educator. Big Brother can serve that role. Provide a role model for behavior and socialization. A positive, informal avenue for discipline. And finally, ensure that new members are prepared for initiation. So I'm going to quickly walk through a few steps that are outlined in the Big Brother program material that you can find on Delta Connect. The first step is to develop goals for your Big Brother program. You may think, well, we don't have any goals for the Big Brother program, we just do it. Well, because it's a tradition doesn't mean that it needs to continue. The Big Brother program needs to have specific goals outlined so that you can communicate those with the Big Brother as well as new members. Social goals can be exactly what I outlined in the previous slide about relationships, about easing transition, or maybe things that are more specific to your chapter. Step is to carefully select who deserves to be a Big Brother. I do mean deserves. This isn't something that every member of the chapter is able or willing to take on. In the materials that we've provided online, there is a selection process outlined. It includes that you make announcements after meetings or public gatherings. Members know it's time to indicate if they're interested in being a new member or being a Big Brother. We also have a selection process. So there may be academic information, accessibility, honor board conduct that you view to see if a member is eligible or worthy of being a Big Brother. Please refer to that outline process so that you can develop a system that works for your chapter in selecting the right Big Brothers. The next is to develop a Big Brother training. This may seem like a lot of extra work for someone who's just going to take guys out for one night. But again, our goal is really for the Big Brothers to serve as a mentor and liaison to the chapter for the new members. During some things that you might do are review the goals and objectives, talk about job descriptions, review MRG or the Membership Responsibility Guidelines and making note of expectations with new members. You review the calendar. What are some things that the Big Brothers need to be aware of as far as dates or expectations? And then do the process. Step 4 comes into place. Set expectations for Big Brothers, including amount of communication and keeping all activities alcohol-free. We want this to be more than just one evening where the initiated brother takes the younger brother out. So you need to set the expectations. Do you want them to meet once a month? Do you want them to meet once a week? Are expectations of what they do during those meetings? We've given you some ideas in the materials online, but you really need to spend some time thinking about what those expectations are going to be. As I've already mentioned, the MRG does specifically speak to activities with new members and keeping them alcohol-free. This must be an expectation for all Big Brothers. Step is to sign a contract. We've provided you a sample contract in your materials, and this is really to encourage and require Big Brothers to follow certain guidelines. You may find that some of the guidelines are that you want to include, or you might find there are things that you'd like to add. The important part is that each Big Brother knows what's expected of him before he takes on the job. The essence of this is this allows for expectations to be set if a Big Brother doesn't follow the guidelines, and an honor board does need to be put in place to help resolve the situation. Sources that we encourage you to look to if you're having trouble getting your Big Brother program revamped. This is your chapter advisor, your fraternity and sorority advisor on campus, or your faculty advisor. Chapter leadership consultant is also another great resource. Brother chair, he may already have ideas of how he'd like to revamp the program. Most importantly, your new member pilot coach. So the individual that is working with you from the volunteer committee, they provide lots of ideas. A few quick tips of how to make the Big Brother program fun. Involve initiated brothers in the process of creating the program. If you anticipate some pushback, make sure that you get vocal members on the committee that will look at this entire program that we've outlined and really help you to make it specific to your chapter. The traditions for the Big Brother and Little Brother that are alcohol-free. Things like rope courses or flag football, paintball, activities that guys like to engage in at your chapter, involve those in the Big Brother program on a regular schedule. Another way to make it fun is to involve the families. Again, if there's hesitation from other initiated brothers, involve them in the activities. Create basketball leagues or have a bowling tournament or even have an Olympic-style tournament on a Saturday so that each of the initiated brothers gets to know the new members. The goal really is to integrate the Big Brother program into the entire pilot program and to make it something that helps ease the transition for the new member into the chapter. If you have any questions about the Big Brother program, feel free to contact me at ellen.schutzer@delts.org.